Filling time.
I
I
totally
can't
forgot that. I forgot
can't
to do
wait
the
to get
bit.
to it. Yeah,
Is now
yeah,
119 saves away.
yeah. It's not a time for bets right now. You
It's always
know.
a time for bits. I disagree.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's true. I don't know if you could live life if it weren't always a time for bets, right?
Exactly right. It's how
What
you, it's how
is
you stay
what
sane.
is what is life if not a bet? You know. All right. I don't feel like filling time anymore. You
You,
good with that?
you don't feel like filling time anymore, but that's
Mm-hmm.
the bit.
All right. Good bet. That might be our worst bet. All right. Let's roll.
Positivity.
Yes. All right. Here we go. Yo, it is another edition of the Hibs Podcast, sponsored by Miller Lite, official partner of the Philadelphia Phillies. Tastes like Miller Time, Philadelphia. Celebrate responsibly. Man, how you doing? They won today. Like the most annoying win of all time.
Uh
Like
huh.
we don't even not much to say about the series or whatever. I'm sure we'll get into some of it, but there aren't many times I'm just like really not excited to talk to you here. Like sometimes I'll be tired. We joke about that and all, but like
Hmm.
you love to joke me. Like no matter how much I complain or that, we always have a freaking blast doing it. Like I don't want to talk to you right now. Like this sucks, dude. Like this sucks, man. Like it's like, and look, who knows? Blood clots are one of those things where it just feels like everything, all the research. I'm sure we've all become minor experts in blood clots and pitchers and athletes over the last 24 hours, but or whatever it is. But it just seems like there's a lot of variability. You don't really know, but the fact that it's in his shoulder, like I think we all sit here today and we get it. Caveats: he's not over. They absolutely can. So when the World Series, no, it's up. But like, I think you
Sure.
have to. I think you have to expect that we're probably not going to see Zack Wheeler again this season. And like I almost cursed there. I almost said that bleeping sucks, but it bleeping sucks, man. Like it bleeping sucks. How you doing?
Well, for a fleeting moment there, as I'm watching Juwan Duran come in and save the just excruciating tight Nationals game.
Awful game. Awful game. Awful series. Awful game. Everything about it. And Duran coming at the end is hilarious too. Or hilarious, not ironic, because that was the moment we were all like sick to our stomachs. We're like, oh my god, Duran's hurt, and then it turns out he's
That
fine
was
when
nothing.
Wheeler's hurt.
That was
Yeah, that was that
nothing.
exactly. So it's just like,
Oh my goodness! What a just all things considered. Had they again they won today, so that's good. By the way, one of us called a split. Know this team looked back of my
you
hand.
did, you did, you
Yep.
did. Now you didn't call the Sunday split, but you were right that we would come into this pod depressed. So you nailed it.
One way or the other, we always come back to
Mm-hmm.
zero.
It's
So
great. It's great.
it is. I mean, yesterday to me, one of the darkest days in Phillies history. And
Yeah, it's a
I
good thing Jack texted me about recording last night, and I think it's probably a good thing for Jack and the listeners that we didn't, because who knows what could have come out of his mouth. I mean, he might have threatened to harm himself on the podcast. I don't know.
I would never threaten that, but it truly was, all things considered, one of the worst baseball weekends we've seen here. I mean, and just the range of emotions, right? I mean, Duran we thought died, and that was the first time this weekend that we
Mm,
thought that the season could have been over. The
mm.
fact that we have to watch our all-star closer, superstar closer, best closer in team history get taken out on a freaking bullpen cart
Oh my god!
was,
Like from like the 1970s. Like what
yeah,
was that? Yeah.
that was tough. Saturday, an excruciating effort,
We're just one of the most annoying. It was the 2 hours. They looked like they couldn't get out of there fast enough. They're like, we got an early game tomorrow. We want to get the hell out of here today. Like, what? It's like, whatever.
Well, so I was out and selling pushing books again,
Yeah, of course,
ringbellbook.com,
of course. Yes.
and obviously the loss sucked, right? And then the post game is still on at the bar, and I look at it and I'm like, what the hell is Dombrowski talking for?
Mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I'm sitting there, and my buddy texted me and they said Wheeler's going on the IL, And I was like, there it is.
So I had the same thing, Jack. I had the same thing. I saw a text that said Wheeler to the IL, and I was like, good.
And then it came out of that was blood clots, and my life flashed before my eyes. And it was one of those moments, much like you've seen me when they have big losses in the postseason, where you can't.
You're catatonic. You're catatonic. You honestly are hard to talk to.
Don't want to be around because I was texting everyone who I possibly know in the medical field, asking them, well, what does this mean? And it really does seem like the general consensus is they would be surprised if he pitches again this year.
Yep.
That is the general consensus from everyone that you talk to, the videos you see online, like 10 months at worst seems like the diagnosis could be 3 to 6 months. But dude, I'm just going to be completely honest. Given how close he is to retiring, given how much he cares about being a dad, ready to become a dad full time, it's not out of the realm of possibilities that he just hangs him up. And like that, I would get it. It's blood clots. It's life threatening.
Yeah,
it's not just it's not Tommy John. You know,
he's made so much money. He's got 4 kids. He's got a family. Like all that's no question. I wouldn't blame him.
You got to do
one
bit.
Things. But also like, you know,
it would be a bummer. Of course it would be a bummer. But and then today it's like, okay, the 2017 Eagles Phillies, you know, we all we need, jumping out to a 6-0 lead. The stars are starring. And Nola, God, he's just excruciating, man. He is a chore. He's just I was moving, you know. I was like, perfect. First 3 innings, I'll be moving stuff, new house, and then I'll be able to lock in. And before you know it, the freaking 3rd inning, he allows 6, and shout out to the rest of the bullpen besides our guy Max Lazar. Before, you know, for the second inning,
Max.
They totally neutralized the game, and that was huge. But my goodness, you couldn't even feel great about it. You couldn't. So it was you want to talk about range of emotions for a national series in mid-August? Not even the perfect game high school showcase in 40 minutes could pull me out of what that weekend was like. An excruciating weekend and a season that is now up in the air as to how far they can go.
Yeah, it's again, like the weekend itself, you know, again, Saturday is annoying a baseball game as you watch, just absolutely infuriating game to watch. You know, poor Taiwan. Who'd ever think we'd say this? That, you know, poor Taiwan out there just battling and giving us everything he has, and you know, no one's lifting him up out there.
Game 2 starter Taiwan.
Dude, I mean, seriously though, I mean, Taiwan, honestly, I mean, I think he's in the discussion for the 4th start, right? I mean, I mean, right now, who'd you rather see start playoff game today, Nola or Taiwan? You know, I know we got some time for Nola to get established, but like, you know, and look, you know, the Bats got going today after just a disastrous series prior, and I don't even care about the Thursday game flying in. I think that's actually a fine excuse, like, you know, flying in the day of the game, getting there a couple hours before going to the ballpark, like. Yeah, you can look sluggish then. Like, I think that's fair. It's the next 2 days looking completely sluggish. And after that series in Cincinnati offensively, and look, that's the thing now, like the Wheeler thing, and again, you know, look, I think baseball really is one of those words. You mentioned the 2017 Eagles, and that's, you know, the most unique of examples with the quarterback and whatnot. But like, baseball really is a sport where you can lose one of your best players and still win the World Series. We've seen it happen so many times. I mean, Acuna with the Braves in a recent example, you know, so I mean, that stuff can happen, but it just, to your point, it makes it much harder. And it's hard to sit here today and like paint the picture when you watch Nola, because the picture has to be Nola has to step up, someone else has to step up, Sanchez has to be elite, Ranger has to step up, and the point I was about to make, the Bats have to step up. I mean, you can't just go in and saying like, well, we've got the best starting pitching in every series. Sorry, not anymore. We don't. Like Sanchez, I'll put up against anyone. That's awesome. But after that, like unless maybe Rangers playoff Ranger, and that's great, or Luzardo steps up. I mean, there's potential there, but I mean, their biggest strength going into every series, Wheeler Sanchez, like obviously just got taken more than half, the better half.
Yeah, well, and it could be a good thing from a standpoint of these guys knowing that they're going to be without Wheeler. Well, they know they're going to be without Wheeler, probably. Again, things could change, but it seems like they're probably going to be without Wheeler for the rest of the year, to where they know that they have to be that much better. They don't have the I guess the safety net of having arguably the best pitcher in the National League, if not the second best pitcher in the National League, in Zack Wheeler. They don't have that
and a proven playoff star too, where you know in those moments you could trust him too if you're those guys.
Sure. So maybe when you don't have that, everyone else in the rotation is like, all right, this is on us. You know, maybe Schwarber and Harper, they say this is on us. Maybe they figured out the Wheeler thing before the game yesterday, and that's why they're so morose on the field. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's possible because they looked dead on the field yesterday.
At least hitting wise today, they really did wake up. So
Bohm going yard, nice to see.
Oh, dude. Yeah, Giraffe is back.
I mean, it is. I mean, he does have Nick Foles, like the 6'5", you know, kind of gawky, blonde hair. Like there are similarities there between those two. I'm just saying.
Kind of moves awkwardly a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Vibes and body and whatever wise, you know.
Not the most fleet of foot, you could say.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, well, listen, we're starting to make the case here. World Series MVP, Alec Bohm.
That's right.
And the reality is that starting pitchers only affect the game once every fifth day. So, listen, it really sucks. I feel awful for Wheeler. You know, obviously, you want everything to be okay there. Family, you know, super important.
Blood clots, it goes bigger in baseball. It's not like, oh, he needs Tommy John surgery, which is a big deal. But like, you know, you hear blood clots, and it's like, just get okay, dude. You know.
Yeah, well, and that's what every quote was after the game from the guys was like, I mean, this is our guy. So. It's not the end of the season. It just feels really hard right now to picture them being able to go on a run without a god level pitching staff. It just does. I mean, the pitching staff was the thing that was making this team be a 90+ win team, and now they're without one of their guys. There's so much pressure now on the other stars to be stars. Now, I think the bullpen's in a pretty healthy spot. You know, with Duran back. It really helps. Alvarado is going to be activated on Tuesday, so we'll see.
I think Robertson's looked better than I expected right away. Like Robertson looks pretty good, man.
Dude, Robertson, his stuff looks better now than it did in 22. And when
without a doubt, I've been really impressed with him, and also like just the spots, like coming in when Duran got hit, like that's an annoying spot to come in. He wasn't warmed up at all, like just to get. And he came in and got out. It's like I've been really impressed with David Robertson. So I expected him to take a little more time to work his way in, and he looks good right away.
He does. He really does. So that's been a positive development. And Romano getting some big outs at 2 outs.
Strami looked good today, though. Strami, it seemed like there might be a little more zip on the fastball today, but not. You know, we're still. You know, needs a little rest, but you know, we're getting there.
You know, it'd be nice. It'd be nice if Painter could come up and help out. If he can come up and it's crazy that we're at this point in the season, given everything that we thought heading into the year, and it really doesn't even seem like he's. I guess he's a consideration,
an option. Yeah.
He wasn't like too bad yesterday, but he really does feel backburnery at this point. Which is a total bummer. I mean, it could have been such a moment, you know, where Zack Wheeler goes down.
The heir apparent steps in. You know?
Oh, and he goes on a run. Talk about a yearbook moment. I mean, talk about a yearbook moment. You know, the dramatic tone shift of Zack Wheeler going down like dun dun, and then the grand rising of the.
And then they show the bullpen doors open, and Andrew Painter walks out, and he's like, you know, getting ready to start the game, and it's like the crowd swells.
Ah, come on, man. I don't want to get emotional in here. But yes, it could have been a movie. It could have been a movie, and it certainly doesn't feel that way right now because you want to know why? Taiwan's pitching too well.
Paint in the Corner. That's the name of the movie.
everyone's just in Bob Ross and Bob Ross
God, let's
afros
go.
or whatever. Yes,
Let's go.
it would have been perfect, but he doesn't seem like he's got it. Yeah,
I
yeah.
know.
All right, what else you got?
That's again one of those like I really don't know what else to say. Again, to the point. Look, I really do think it is important to say that the season's not over. They are still in a really good shape to win the division. They look. We've seen the 2022 Phillies. Were a more flawed baseball team even with this Zack Wheeler injury than this team now. And they got further. They almost won it. The '08 team. It was Cole went on a run. Like could Christopher Sanchez do what Cole did for a month? Absolutely, he could. Absolutely,
Similar
he could.
changeups.
Yeah, and he's that good. Like he's actually had a better year this year than Cole did in the '08 regular season. So like, and Rangers done it, but like they can still do this. And to Jack's point, maybe it is a galvanizing thing. Maybe it is something where these guys, say like, let's win it for Wheels. Like, I don't know. Like that's certainly possible. We'll see what these guys are made of. But, it's just when we sit here, it's like, oh, like I can't bring myself to like break down like, oh, Trey had 3 hits today. Let's talk about that. Like, it just feels like
good weekend for Trey.
Good was. Oh, Wes Wilson. Like, good job, man. I think you're maybe a playoff roster spot. You're securing yourself here. Good job, man. Harrison Bader, another great catch today. Like, thought he was going to get a grand slam. I was really close on that.
Oh, he's right there.
Fun.
He's right
Fun
there.
stuff. Fun stuff. Sack Castellanos yesterday. You love to see it. Good. Castellanos, a home run today. No, he could do that. Like none of this means anything to me right now. It will tomorrow, and it will the next day. It will because it's not over, and that's the point. And I do feel that. I do believe it. Like get to the playoffs, anything can happen. Baseball's chaos. Like I'm there. It's just like I don't know what to say on this podcast.
I know.
Other than I am sad about Zack Wheeler, and it just seems like nothing else really matters right now. I know.
Give me
Give
me the ball.
Take the ball. I'll clear out. Carmelo, go ahead.
Give me the ball.
Carmelo style. Yeah.
Give me the ball. So this is. Let me put it to you this way, Seltzer. Let me put it to you this way. Yesterday, I drove around in silence. After it, had about a 40-minute drive to.
This is so believable. Yeah.
To my sister-in-law's birthday party. I walked in. I said, birthday's canceled. I said, no one is allowed to celebrate today. Everyone blow out all the candles.
It's good.
Kids go to bed.
Yeah.
Get out of here. We got to go home, Jill. You know, so that
good work.
That was the message that was being sent. A really tough night of sleep, woke up this morning, still a little on edge, because not only do we have to move our entire house today, but
is that fun?
But Zack Wheeler
with
also,
two children, 2 young children, and the Zack. Yes, it's great.
You want to talk about putting a lot on someone's plate?
Yeah,
Jill's had a long couple days, but on top of that,
Jill's probably psyched you're doing this pod right now, huh?
Oh, listen, that took some convincing. It took some convincing.
Like,
and I said, Jill,
Zack, the people need me. Zack went down. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not saying he's as important as Walker or Sutton, but he's like close. Okay.
And in the postseason, much more important. So, so it was one of those like, Jill, this is tough, but the people need the pod because that's what we're here for. Mm-hmm. So throughout the day, they get out a 6-0 lead. Nothing happened after that. And they won in convincing fashion. Mm-hmm. There was a moment in the middle of the game where I said, "This is it," and this is a message to 2 players. This is a message to Kyle Schwarber and a message to Bryce Harper, because I know Schwarbs, he might be a free agent at the end of the year, but you know what? You have 2.5 months to go on a run here.
Good math.
Bryce Harper, your legacy. Don't let this. What is that sound behind you? Is that you or is that? It's almost like. Do you hear the extra noise here?
Well, there's like a air vent above
I
me.
feel like your air
Got
vent
it like that. You
just,
see the air vent right
I
there?
think
Is
it just
that
got
it?
cranked up by a million.
Maybe,
Unless,
maybe.
okay.
I don't
I was in
control
a,
these things, Jack. I'm doing the best I can here, buddy.
we're all trying to do the best we can here.
Yeah,
And I think the
I'm trying.
motto of this podcast is doing the best we can.
Yes, that's right. That's right. We're finding our way through this together.
And I want every single member of the offense to come together and put it on their shoulders. Ranger
Mm-hmm.
knows it. Sanchi knows it. Those
Mm-hmm,
guys know it.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
But
mm-hmm.
it is on those guys in that lineup 1 through 9. Even the new additions, Bader, Weston Wilson, doesn't matter. It's on all of them. It's on all of them. And most importantly, it's funny. I've never feel like I've had to put Trey in this because
I
Trey just
know.
feels like he is there, you know.
But it
And
is on him too. It really is the three. You should say the three. We should say Bryce, Kyle, Trey. It's
yeah,
on you guys because we
yeah.
should. Like honestly, we should be able to say Nick too. But whatever. Trey
Yeah.
has to be
Well,
put in there.
and maybe today was something for Nick, and he broke
Oh
out
yeah,
of it.
sure.
And
Now he's gonna be
well, but
fine. Yeah.
in defensive cast,
I'm
he
just
is
kidding.
a streaky guy.
He's as
And
streaky as he gets. That was a tank shot, at least. It was
he had a good day.
a big home run.
Yeah, he had a good day. So, but I guess there's a sick part of me that thinks that this could be the wake up call. You know what I mean? Like this could be the one where they're kind of going through the motions a little bit and they needed something, and this is what got them going.
Well, I mean, if you want to make a 2017 Eagles comparison, that's the comparison. The comparison is that Foles came in and obviously played great in the championship game and the Super Bowl, and prior to that, not as good. But the real thing that it did was when they lost Carson, everyone rallied together. The we all we got, we all we need. Like that's the biggest reason they won. Because they banded together and it was them against the world. You've heard me. Like I'm such a believer in us against the world. I'm such a believer in that as a motivational thing for athletes, for teams, where it's like no one believes in us. All right, we'll freaking show you. I think that's so powerful as a motivator. And
Yeah,
and that
just
is
look at the
something that
camera.
this shit for real though. He's a freaking psycho. Yeah, I think that to your point, Jack, there is the chance that this is that moment for this team where they use this as a galvanizing thing and they band together and they say people outside this room aren't going to believe in us, but we're doing this, we could do it and whatever. And they're a bunch of veterans and they could, but we need to, this is where we see what this group's made of. I know we've had those kind of moments throughout the last few years over and over. What are they made of? What are they made of? This is it. This is the most what are they made of moment we've had. Because the whole thing's on the line. Schwarber's a free agent, Rangers a free agent, JG's a free agent. They might blow it up if they don't win it all. Wheeler might retire, like you talk about. Who knows what's gonna happen? This is freaking it. You said this is it before in another context. This is it. This is the moment for this group, one way or another. And if you're not gonna have Zack Wheeler, which it looks like you're not going to, then you know what? You better band the hell together and overcome it,
Well, yeah. So real quick, just to address the elephant in the room, I think you accidentally turned on Tucker's microphone, and that is how there was a bunch of background noise, but it's fixed now because Tucker sat down. And hey, shout out to Tucker being a total pro. Didn't curse one time. That's
really good, Tucker. See, this is why I don't do these running the stream things. Tucker, could you just get on your game and be here for these things?
So it's all good now. It is all good. It's all.
I
good
apologize to everyone.
Well, nothing happened. It was just I couldn't figure out where all this.
No, but I mean, I hope it doesn't sound bad. I hope it's not annoying for people to listen to.
Nah, but yeah. So I'm starting to get a little. I'm starting to get galvanized myself. Yeah, I'm starting to do a little galvanizing, and imagine if they really do go on a run, and
it would be magical. It would be magical.
Well, can you imagine?
It would. Because the 2017 Eagles thing is magical. It happened to us, and we can be desensitized it. It is a magical story. The backup quarterback who was here before came back, comes in for the guy who's playing like an MVP and leads him to the Super Bowl and outduels Tom Brady and Belichick. It's a magical story. But forgetting us as fans, just to anyone, if they win it without Wheeler, if these guys step up and they band together and this group that's been trying gets it done, it would be like it's a great parallel in the sense that if they do win it, it will be like that in that sense.
And I think this team needed a magic moment. I think they needed
They did. They have to grab it though. They have to grab it.
Grab it.
Yes.
Listen, they 100% have to grab it. Like we can talk ourselves into it. A truly disgusting work by us. 20 minutes.
Yeah.
In,
Well,
your
whole point here is the Wheeler injury might be good.
Could be. Hey, could be a good thing. They needed a galvanizing moment. They certainly couldn't lose one of their pieces on offense. If there was like,
yeah, right. Harper's more important than Wheeler, shockingly, but he is,
like it's the one part they could almost afford to lose. They might have needed it. They might have needed something to get
spin.
going.
I love this. I really love this.
Didn't take long, did it? Didn't take long.
No.
Now on the other end, could totally sink them. And
yeah. We could look back at this and be like, well, guess really Wheeler really was that important to this team, huh?
Yep. So one of two ways: either they win the World Series or they flame out in dramatic fashion.
I actually don't disagree with that. Like, if I had to bet on two outcomes, those would be my most likely outcomes.
Oh man, imagine if they just limp down the finish line and no Wheeler, and like how dead that ballpark would be for a playoff series.
Don't ruin it. Don't ruin the Durant intro in the playoffs. Don't do that, guys. Give us a Durant intro in the playoffs for whatever. All right. Take bag. What else you got? I got nothing.
I don't really have much.
Yeah, I don't either.
But
real quick, because we said it before, and I just want to make sure. Can people buy Jack's book? Ringthebellbook.com, please. Seriously, this guy's moving. He's got 2 young kids. He's just trying to survive here. Help him out. Listen to this. How many free pods, how many free hours of podcasting have we given you over the years? I mean, thousands and thousands and thousands of free. You never have to pay anything to listen to us.
Not our
read Jack's writing, which he's probably better at talking than writing, but you got to buy it to find out.
But the good part is you talk how you write. You
That's
talk.
What I do. It's a good point. You write how you talk is what you mean.
Right. That's exactly what I mean. That's exactly
You're
what
a wordsmith right there, buddy. I got you.
That's why they pay me the big bucks. All things considered, I thought it was just some other weekend stuff besides, Wheeler. Mm-hmm. All things considered, I thought it was a pretty positive Harper weekend. He obviously had the home run on. I mean, Schwarber hit another big time home run.
Dead center for Harper too, like literally dead center.
And I know it was annoying on Saturday. They got a ton of base runners, just could not bring one home. I thought he was at least aggressive and into it. It just didn't work out. Mm-hmm. And it was almost like if Cade Cavalli threw one more fastball, it was going to be deposited into the seats. So I thought overall a positive weekend from Bryce. I thought he was good today. Flipped a couple balls in for base hits that brought home runs. Turner had a really big weekend. I know he had the 3 infield hits, and after the game said he wasn't happy with it, which I appreciate. But I thought he was back to hitting some lasers all over the field. Yeah, which was huge.
10 hits this weekend, and also again we said it before, but still, the defense is noticeably better,
dude. 9 defensive runs saved.
Credit where due, man. It's noticeably better. It is. We're eye testmen. You give me defensive run saves. We're eye testmen. Eye test wise, watching him play, he is noticeably better.
Yep. Bohm had the big hit today, or big home run, and then a hit later. So
got hit too. How about that?
Come on, Bohmer.
I thought Bohm might throw some fists.
Come on, Bohmer. I know that at the plate it hasn't been the best start for him. There's something about Bader that I do like.
I love him. I feel like he's gotten unlucky. I mean, that he was 3 feet away from a grand slam. He put that ball right on the track and got the, and I feel like he's hit the ball hard and it hasn't gone his way, but I feel like he's competitive up there,
I also like the cockiness in which he plays center field, where he
oh yeah,
he gallops backwards to go catch baseball.
Casual with those balls, the one the over the fence one a few games ago, whatever. It was as casual as you could be, just kind of snatching it over the fence. It was just no big deal, whatever. All right, dude. All right.
Nice. Kepler's hitting the ball hard. I'm just letting everyone know.
Dude, I would play him over. Dude, they should be a full-on platoon right now.
I don't know, man. Casty, a big day today. Big day for Casty. Big day. The Kepler, to his credit, I mean, his hard hit rate. So his hard hit rate on Friday afternoon in August was 45%.
Cool.
Then he laced a couple balls really on Saturday. Stuff.
This is I might take back our free podcasting stuff. I apologize for this. Yeah. This is not worth anything free. I wouldn't even pay for this. But go ahead. Yeah.
We might be tracking towards 50% hard hit rate for old Kepler in August. Yeah, the important things. Wheeler's fine, and Kepler's hitting the ball all over the place. We're gonna be okay. And then I don't know. Aiden went 2 for 4 with the home run and a double the other day.
Aiden, love it.
Yeah.
White hot. Let's go.
Beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, the future. Hey, good thing they didn't trade Banter. I know he's not ready to help now, but like. I'm pretty happy he's still a Philly.
That's good. I don't know if a lot of people agree with that.
Well, they're wrong. Oh, by the way, last thing, and there was some I'm sorry, and it can get annoying when everyone's like, well, you're an idiot if you think this, and you're an idiot if you think that. But you were an idiot if you had a problem with Rob Thompson bringing Brandon into that game. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know how to say it any less offensively. You're a moron. That's my official statement on it. It was a 4-run game. You haven't pitched in 5 days. This is, stuff happens. A ball got hit at him. I just, that was, Jack, one of the more annoying, hour or twos on Twitter. It was I hated everyone. Even people were saying that the other people, that what I'm saying, I hated it because it was so annoying. But there's no other way to say it. It's such a horrendous take. So.
Yeah. And, wasn't handling that well either.
I'm sure you were doing great there. Well, that's the ironic thing. Again, we had to go through it twice. It would have been better if neither were hurt, but we actually lose one of them. But couldn't you just had the Wheeler thing, or
Well, thank God they won today, because when they came back from 6-0 down, and if they a loss on top of the Wheeler thing, on top of the Duran thing.
So I was honestly not going to record. I was going to say, Jack, you know what? I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. If they had blown that game there and then the 9th, even if it had gone to extras, I might have been just worry about moving. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Nope. I don't want to. I don't want to.
But nevertheless, now we got the big dump. We got the big dumper versus Schwarbs for the next couple days here.
There we go. Fun. And we get to watch the big dumper against the Mets tonight on Sunday Night Baseball too. How about that?
In Williamsport.
Oh, it's the Williamsport game. Oh, that's fun. Big dumper is.
I always game
going.
Well, I
love the Williamsport game. It's great.
I would like to order Sutton. They're making baby clothes with the big dumper on.
Of course, they are. Well, I can't believe they haven't done that already. It's
such a good idea.
He's awesome. He's awesome. And again, if people aren't paying attention, he's going to shatter the record for home runs by catcher in a season. And it's unbelievable. He just keeps hitting them. He's 45, 46 right now, something like that.
Dude, the biggest upset is that he's probably going to win AL MVP over Judge.
Yeah.
Where Judge for the first 2 months is hitting 400.
Oh, it's 400. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And Rowley, I think Judge was minus 2,000 in June.
Oh God, these are the ones where you're why didn't I bet on it?
I know. Well, because you would never think. Now I know that Rowley's been DHing.
He just keeps doing it though. I can't believe it. It's 2 more homers for Raleigh tonight. I'm just what? How?
I know. Now, if only we can get Shohei to stop pitching so Schwarber can win the National League MVP.
It's over, though. Unless Shohei has a disastrous September, I think we could just name the award after him for a while,
The National League MVP award?
Seriously. He's dude, Bonds is the only person who has more than 4. Shohei's about to his 4th. It's just no problem. And he deserves it. Again, I want Schwarber to win. It would be so cool. And I think in many years he would deserve it. He just doesn't deserve it more than Shohei. I just can't rationalize it. It sucks.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And I continue to one final thing here.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I want to see. I want to overall see Crawford as much as the next guy. I don't know where you want. At some point, they're also the reason why he's not in the big leagues is because of roster dynamics, and They're not going to DFA Castellanos. They're not going to DFA Kepler at this point. Marsh is playing well, and they traded for Bader. Like it kind of is what it is. I think opening day of next year probably Crawford is in the outfield, but right now I think there might be a better chance we see Painter in the big leagues this year than Justin Crawford, unless something.
I agree. I don't disagree with that. Like, and look, there's a chance when the rosters expand and they have the 2 extra roster spots, they just bring Crawford up to, as the minor league season peters out, like partway up, they bring him up and give him a shot to, quiet people or whatever. It's possible. But like, I do think like, if you ask me who is more likely to have a playoff moment for the Phillies this year, I would say Andrew Painter now than Justin Crawford. Yeah. I wouldn't bet on either, but I'm saying if I had to bet on one of them, I'd bet on Painter.
It feels like the second time I'm going to get super serious on this podcast.
I like this. You're doing great, buddy.
And set a tone.
It's good.
Dear Andrew, I'm not calling you Andy because Andy's mostly a child's name.
It's a child's name, yeah. Come on.
Besides Andy Reid, I guess. Like, put it together, man. Put it together, pull it together, and let's go on a run together. Don't make me start saying, what about Griff McGarry? Because I'm ready.
Griff!
Don't think I'm not ready. But, Andrew, it's right in front of you, pal. Work on the sinker. Work on the 2-seamer. Stop having such a flat 4-seamer. Stop walking people. And stop allowing home runs. Right now, this is maybe this is the coaching and the tough conversation that Andrew Painter needs. Enough with the nonsense. Let's lock in and let's go win a World Series. That's the message to Andrew Painter. I want you in September. I want you to be on this team in September.
I want you in September.
I want you on that wall. I need you on that wall.
That's right.
Come on, Andrew. Just lock in for 2 more starts up in Lehigh Valley and then get up to the big leagues. Team needs you. City needs you. Just do it.
No pressure, kid.
But if not, no big deal. You're next year. It's fine.
We
you're
love
fine.
you no matter what.
You're the guy. I'm glad they didn't trade you. You're
all right. 2 or 3 from the Mariners. 1 or 3. How are we feeling right now?
Now we'll see. I don't know.
2 or 3.
Just don't make it embarrassing. That's my
2 or 3. Got to. Yep. Lift us up. Coming
home.
Home cooking, Jack.
Do you want to break down the Eagles trading for John Michie real quick or no?
Yep. Oh, I didn't even know it happened. I can't wait to see.
Why would they trade for a receiver when they have Darius Cooper and Jahan Dotson?
Such a good point. It doesn't make any sense. Don't they need a cornerback? What are we doing here? All right.
Is he a good blocker?
Nope.
All right. Does he know how to block in the run game?
After the Mariners series.